when you're falling, hand positions are really important. For both the forwards and backwards fall, you want to keep your hands facing forward. At no point do you want to turn your hands and face them in any other direction because this could cause injury. So hands forward, flex your core, you're going to squeeze the coin, and you're going to keep your head flexed when you're falling forward so that it doesn't smash forward into the ground. And when you fall backwards, you're going to tuck your neck to avoid any injury. So today we're going to talk about the skill of falling. Falling is very important in gymnastics when you're using different apparatuses to make sure that you fall safely and avoid injury. So we're going to start with some progressions. It's very important when you're falling to keep your core tight. So we'll start with a couple core exercises to get us going. Start with a plank position for core work. We're going to add in some variations to get used to using different parts of your arms. It's also going to give you some strength in your arms so that when you're falling you can really work on bending your elbows and absorbing the shock. So we'll go into a plank position and we'll start up and we'll do progressions like so. We can go on to our fingertips, we can do forearms, we can do elbows, and up. Next we're going to move into push-ups. Push-ups are really important for falling because they get your triceps activated and they put you in the position that you're going to be in when you're falling. Just like in falling, it's very important when you're doing a push-up to bend your elbows so that you can absorb the forces going down. So you can do push-ups in different variations. You can go on your knees and go down, or you can put your feet out and go down. Just like everything else in falling, it's very important to keep your core tight while you're doing the push-up. Next, we're going to go into a hollow body position. This position will help gain some core strength. We're going to add some variations to it to make it more difficult. So you're going to start with this one here with your arms to your side. You can progress to having your arms outward and your arms up, such like this. It's going to make it harder each time. Progress to falling onto a box. This makes the fall a little bit more difficult, and it becomes very important to keep your core really flexed for this in order to maintain a strong body position. So you're going to start, flex your core, squeeze the coin, and absorb the shock. Now we're going to move towards a backwards fall. Some of the same things are very important for this fall, such as hand position. Keep your hands facing forward and flex your core. Remember to tuck your head to prevent any neck injuries. We're going to start with a candlestick roll just to get towards the progression of falling backwards. So you're going to put your hands forward, down your side, and you're going to roll. And you're going to practice that a couple times. Now we're going to progress towards falling backwards from a low crouch. So taking similar steps as we did with the forward fall until we get to a full backwards fall. So you're going to start crouch down, hands forward, and you're going to fall and roll backwards. Remember to keep your head flexed so that your head doesn't slam backwards against the ground. Now we're going to move into a high crouch. So remember, hands forward, flex your neck, flex your core. Now we're going to move into the final progression, a full backwards fall. Remember to keep your hands facing forward and tuck your neck.
When